Hi everyone. In this video I will be creating miniature crates and barrels perfect for doll houses and room boxes out of cardstock and scrap foam board. I had a lot of scrap foam board that I needed to use up, so I cut out circles in various widths to put together in the shape of a barrel. I made two different sizes of barrels, a large one and a small one, and I just used a little bit of glue between each layer of foam board just to hold it in that barrel shape. It's probably not necessary, but I completely covered the barrel with masking tape because I love masking tape. I'm creating a pattern for the barrel boards. I'm not sure of the correct name for them. I folded the paper in half and then in half again. And then the pencil mark that I made, I can just trim that off, and hopefully I will have a piece that is the same size all the way around. One swipe of watered down dark brown paint for aging. Thank you so much for watching. Next video I am starting to build on the inside of the general store. See you then.